All right, man. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Full Frontal Investigation. I will be your host. I am a pussy, Rich Holmes. And today, what we're going to talk about, Katherine, is strictly about your theaters, okay? Because I think this is a good jump off point to start talking about Katherine. Because Katherine, you think it's actually, I don't know, you must think it's cool to be hopping around these theaters like it's a show or something, because that's what you ultimately are. You're a sideshow. And you do realize that, right? You are literally a sideshow. You fill in for theaters on Sundays that can't get fill-in spots, and you're paying an insane amount. Well, the donors are paying for you, actually. It's not you that's paying for it, it's the donors. So anybody who's giving money to Katherine, all you're doing is paying for these theaters, and they're costing an insane amount of money. Okay? Wouldn't you guys like much rather see her sitting static in a location at a church somewhere instead of hopping around fucking theaters every week? Like, really think about that. Think of where all the money's going. Hey, Uncle Jake, you're a Pingo too. Pingo Warriors. Pingo Road Warriors. I was, Uncle Dick, I was trying to do the math today, but you know I suck at math, just like you do. I was trying to figure out a rough estimate of how much he's actually spent over the last 2 years, year and a half, 2 years on these theaters. Like, what are you thinking? $500,000? That's what I'm thinking. Close to $500,000, maybe more. I don't know, but it's a lot. It's a lot for somebody who doesn't. How many theaters around LA is she renting? Just the one right now, Can't Fink, but she's paying a lot of money for it, unless she's getting some kind of fucking weekend Sunday discount. But she's literally a fill-in. Can't. She's at the Orpheum, I think, right now, or the Belasco. She switches between the Orpheum and the Belasco, but I think it might be the Belasco right now. But yeah, what she does, Ken, is because no churches are inviting her to do sermons, she's got to fill in her own slots at these fucking theaters, dude. Just wasting an insane amount of money. Like, Katherine could still be doing her church in the park, but apparently she feels like, well, no, hang on, she got kicked out of the parks. The amount of money, Belasco, 12K an hour. Okay, so 12K an hour. Oh, it's insane, Kent. And here's the thing, again, we always point to that. Hey, Nathan Williams, how you doing today, man? Hit that like, subscribe, let me know you're here. We're talking about the theater cost of Katherine. Because she's coming to a theater near you, everybody. Literally, she's coming to a fucking theater near you. That's what she does. Katherine won't, Katherine isn't being invited to churches. Has anybody noticed that? Seriously, has anybody noticed Katherine being invited to churches here in the States? When was the last time Katherine was invited out to do a sermon at another church openly by another pastor, say within the last 6 months? None, because there hasn't been, because nobody wants to do any business with her. And anybody just tuning in, if you're here for Katherine, any little Katherine culties, man, I want to be real clear about this, all right? We're not trying to tell you to turn away from God, but you should be really clear about who's teaching it to you, okay? You really should. You should really be checking your leaders. Can't, there's so many channels out there that criticize her. You know where it got serious for us is when she sent a cease and desist to the channel. It let us know she was paying attention, so we're like, oh, you do pay attention. Okay, now we got your number. Thank you. But not. There's a couple that I follow, man, but I try to steer clear of the Christian channels because I'm not Christian, dude, and I'm not gonna be washed into some fucking whack ass bullshit. That's my thing. Hey, Ord in Connecticut. That's just how I am, Can't Think. But I do talk to some of these guys offline, absolutely. But none of the like mainliner Christian channels, no way. I always point out, Kent, if we're gonna have a relationship with God, it should be between the person and God, man. It shouldn't be between Daniel Adams, Kathryn Krick, the Saldivars, the Signorellis. It shouldn't be. No, I know you're not, Kent. No, no. But no, I just don't, bro. I try to keep our channel organic and come up with our own content. I don't want to have to piggyback off everybody else's bullshit. Because we know what Katherine's into, dude. We know what she's into big time. We know what she's into big time, man, and that's all we need to know. I know money laundering, human trafficking, fucking there's probably some sex trafficking going on, tax evasion, fraud. I mean, she's committing fraud on a fucking level that, hey, que pasa, gates of praise, hey, good to see your brother, cheers, man. Que pasa, Pingo gang. I got some Pingo pussy peepers right here, okay? These are Pingo pussy peepers. Hashtag pussy Pingo peepers. But we're talking, Gates, what we're talking about today, brother, is Catherine's theater show, right? Because her church is literally a theater show, bro. That's it. It's real redundant now. She's literally, what she's doing now is she's actually flooding the algorithm. I was looking at her channel today just to see what she's doing, and she is posting a lot of videos, and that's telling me she's trying to flood the content to get her name back up to the top of the algorithm, because when you start looking up Kathryn Krick now, it's just all negative shit, just like it was with David. However, there's more channels that were paying closer attention to Kathryn Krick than there were shitbag Taylor, right? So that's why Kathryn's fall went down so quick. Hers is pretty amazing. It happened so fast. It happened when, remember when the people started bowing to her at her birthday? That's when it got real bad for her. Because everybody's like, oh shit, look at this. Like, people are actually bowing to her. And the Christian community got really upset about that. So I think Kathryn, that was one of her biggest mistakes of her fucking career, is letting those people get up on that stage and sit there and bow to her and be like, oh mama this, oh we love you mommy, we just have this sick fucking mommy fetish, I miss my mommy. Kathryn, you know what, it's really weird. It is. It's weird to see all these women up there calling you mother when you're, first of all, you never had kids of your own. That's a big one right there, Kathryn. No kids of your own. You've only ever probably babysat kids. But you're predictable, Kathryn. You're predictable at best. Hold on a sec, guys. And the fact that you allowed it that one time, Kathryn, that's what puts you on the forefront of the exposure world. It really is. That video, Kathryn, that video put you on the forefront of all exposure channels. Hey, you should try pissing in your mouth, Vincent. That might make something of it. You really want to impress me, bro? Piss in your mouth, okay? You really want to impress me, dude? Hey, what up, Kid Freshie? What up, what up? We're talking about Kathryn today, and we're talking about just her theater costs, right? How she's brought in all this money, and she doesn't have a static location in LA, right? You think she would by now. You think she would have put money into, say, some sort of small building or an event center, I don't know, whatever. Something to sustain her church, her sermons every week, but no, she doesn't. Hit that like too, let me know you're here. So that's kind of the topic of the conversation right now. I'm trying to think collectively how much she's spent over the last 2 years with the theaters. You guys, I'm guessing easily. I'm being generous too. I think about 40 grand a month is what she's spending on those theaters, give or take a few bucks, give or take. I'd like to say it's probably around 35 to 40 average a month for those events, for the theaters. Then she's taking lavish trips with her and the Gimp. I mean, Kathryn is blowing an insane amount of money. Donor money. Everybody always keep that in mind. When we say Kathryn's blowing money, it's the donors. It's coming out of the donor pocket. And the donors are probably sitting back like, hey, how come nothing's happening with my money? Why is Kathryn taking all these nice trips and, I'm not getting anointed? She's got to blow it all on her theater shows, that's why. Kid Freshie, I keep saying on the channel, man, and this is a fact, dude. Kathryn, she probably doesn't think so, but Kathryn's in way over her head, kid. Kathryn is in way over her head. She has been. And it's just time with her, bro. It is. She's going to make a wrong slip one day, and she's just going to get fucking arrested, bro. I swear to God. Kathryn's time is coming, man. Her time's coming. It might not be this week. It might not be this year. It might not be next year, but Her time's coming just like David is. I know how she acts in public. She embarrasses the shit out of her friends. She probably embarrasses John Tall on the fucking all the time. That Kathryn and John Tall going out, John Tall's probably getting embarrassed every fucking time, without a doubt. Nope, she doesn't have an exit strategy. Nope. She thinks running back home to mommy and daddy is an exit strategy. I'm just gonna go back home to mommy and daddy. But no, Kathryn, that's not an exit strategy. I mean, maybe Tanzania? Maybe Tanzania is her exit strategy, but did she just go over there and be Jor Davies' little fucking concubine? Which she wouldn't mind anyways. That's the only dude she's gonna sleep with besides John Tall. And yep, or she does not have an exit strategy. She's day to day. She's the day-to-day prophet, man. Paycheck to paycheck profit, man. All her events and stuff that she's doing right now, they are paycheck to paycheck. It will, Chuck. It'll be the bougiest fucking mugshot ever. It will. It'll be the bougiest fucking mugshot. She'll be like Elizabeth Holmes smiling. She'll be like, he does. He looks like the African Crypt Keeper, dude. He does. He does. Jor Davy looks like the African Crypt Keeper. It's like if you put Crypt Keeper and Jor Davy next to each other, you'd have Crypt Keeper and then the African Crypt Keeper. He does, dude. Dude's a fucking creep. Well, and here's the thing, man. Dude, they're gonna start grooming girls, man. They're gonna start grooming women for Jor Davy. Give it a little bit of time, man. It's gonna happen. Kathryn's already setting up women to go over there and fucking do drops for him. Yep, line them up, man. This one girl left a comment on the channel today, and she said at the time she's like, I was freed of masturbation and watching porn at 15 years old by Kathryn Krick. I'm like, what the fuck is going on at your house? What are you doing at your house at your 15 watching porn and masturbating? Like, you should be out playing with your fucking friends and like doing homework and shit. No, you want to know what, Kid Freshy? Dude, no. I think she's a lost fucking cause, bro. I really do. I don't think there's any fucking hope for Kathryn, dude. I really don't. I don't think there's any kind of therapy, any kind of fucking medicine. No, I think she's a legit lost cause. I do. I think she's a lost fucking cause, bro. You can't talk to her, dude. You ain't gonna tell that woman a fucking thing, bro. Holy fucking Sonny Jesus could come down himself right now and be like, I'm God. She'd be like, no, the fuck you're not. I'm God. No. No, I think she is a lost cause. I do. She would have stopped by now. She knows she's fucking over people. Yeah, she's empty. She's fucking empty behind those eyes. I'm with you, Dro. I'm with you, bro. She's empty, dude. It's just like her, all you see of the outside, that's it. Like, Kathryn's literally a hollow shell with organs. That's it. She's like a fucking bot, basically. It's fucked up, man. And she's fucking over a lot of people. We know that. We've heard the stories from the men whose wives are fucking leaving them because Kathryn's basically saying the men aren't as equally yoked as the wives. And man, what a shitty way, Kathryn, to make dudes leave or make women leave their husbands. To say, hey, if your husband's not as equally yoked as you, you need to fucking leave him. You can't be putting up with that. That's wrong. You're teaching this whole new fucked up doctrine, Kathryn, free of men. Because you want all the power. You're fucking total power hungry, dude. Yeah, Dro. And she loves the company. Well, here's the thing. Her and John Tall, like, Dro, for real, bro. Like, think of how much Kathryn probably just embarrasses the shit out of John Tall all the fucking time, man. Just think about that, bro. I know she does. Because I've talked to other sources about Kathryn. And they all say the same thing. She's embarrassing as fuck to hang around. She's embarrassing. She's rude. She leaves you in fucked up situations. She'll invite you out with the impression that she's going to pay for it and then fucking order all the food. And then you pay for it all. Hey, what up, Jessica? Hey, Cal Storm all the way from the UK. Hit that like, man. Let me know you're here. Hey, Marley, what's up, buddy? He's like, hey, what are you guys doing out there, okay? He's like, I'm going to come lay on my pillow right here and just watch you, okay? He did. He's all fucking standing next to his pillow. He's like, so I think I'm gonna take a nap right now. Oh, I know, right, Joe? Dude, think of being the fly on that wall when John Tall and Kathryn go out to dinner. Well, based off what the Rockport guy told me, man, the Rockport pastor, he was like, he was like, hey man, he thought they spent $300 on one meal for the two of them. He was, and again, this is what I don't get. Hey, what's up, Blake? Welcome, man. In Texas, dude, you could go to fucking Bill Miller's and get a 2-for-1 deal. You could get two po' boys on a meal, and you could split that shit for like $12, man. Like $13. You could split a po' boy meal in fucking San Antonio in Texas. Let's see here. Yeah, Catherine's blowing a shitload of money, Jessica. Yeah, that's always good news when Catherine's blowing money. I like when she blows money because it tells me that she doesn't have her finances under control. But yeah, Drew and Blake, we're talking about this cult leader named Kathryn Krick, man. She's, if you like, dude, if you like the women that scream trouble, how much is the tally at? I'm thinking roughly 500,000, Jessica, collectively. Yep, exactly. That women be docile, subserviently, and silent. Exactly. Well, not only that, but she's basically telling them, I'm more yoked than everybody else. I'm more yoked than everybody else. That's exactly what she tells people. I'm more yoked. If you're not as yoked, go watch my videos. And you can't be as equally yoked as me because I'm the apostle. I was anointed. But you know what's real interesting? When you go and ask these followers of Kathryn Krick, which are probably watching right now, who she was anointed by, they'll never answer you. They'll never, ever answer you. And I challenge every Kathryn Krick follower to ask her, who were you anointed by? Who were you anointed by? Because according to the Bible, she's not an apostle. She is highly fucking disqualified, actually. She is highly fucking disqualified to be an apostle. Want some étouffée? Oh, oui, oui, where's Jackie? Maybe Jackie could give you some étouffée. Oui, oui. Watch, Jackie's gonna be like, oui. Jackie's gonna pop up now. Put on the glasses. What up, dude? Hey, Reasonable Descent. What up, man? Good to see you too, man. Welcome, welcome. We're talking about Kathryn Krick and these fucking mosquitoes. Kathryn, can you out now the mosquitoes? Luke 8:23 says Black Rob joined the mob. Ah, bitchin', man. Well, we're talking about Kathryn Krick, and she's a fucking Wonder Bread looking bitch. She's, dude, like, this woman goes outside and fucking blots out the sun, tracking, right? It fucking, when Kathryn walks out, everybody's got to put their sunglasses on, okay? Everybody's like, oh shit, fucking bright out here. She is a cult leader. She is psychotic. I firmly believe she's on some sort of scale of either, me and Uncle Jake were saying autism, man. Oh, when I called her out for being a psycho bitch? Yeah, kid. Yes. Mm-hmm. That was Kathryn. That was Kathryn popping out of her skin. Hey, what's up, study abroad? Yeah, that was the cool thing about that one kid, right? Because her face actually fucking slipped off, bro. Her face actually fucking slipped off. Hit that like, study abroad. Yeah, and me and Uncle Jake have been doing some research on some mental health conditions with autism and some of the signs and symptoms that you see as part of autism. Oh, that's cool. Tell him. Oh yeah, you could see she was pissed. Yeah, well, and then when she had to look at my ass, like she was for sure, like she's like, she had to swat, like she wanted to get mad, bro. Like when she. Just watch my cat puke. It's the nastiest thing. I told you not to be eating the dog food. Cat feels like, preach that shit ain't funny. He's all, Rich, that shit's not funny. Garfield's all, man, that's fucked up, Rich. I told you not to eat the dog food, man. He's like, well, Kathryn said I could. Yeah, but you could see the rage in her that day. And then the fact that she got called out for being here's the thing, kid, right? Nobody's ever told Kathryn that she's fake as fuck and that she's a psycho bitch. Nobody has ever told her that, man. Nobody has ever told her she's fake and that she's a psycho bitch, except me. And I feel blessed to hold that badge of honor. Because that was like a one and done type deal, man. And it was like, I had to use it right, dude. And it just so happened that it turned out to work out just the way I wanted it to. And it came across her stream, right? And she had to go back and edit that part out for sure. She had to edit out the psycho bitch, and she also had to edit out the hashtag moon goddess, right? Yeah, the moon goddess, that kind of... If Kathryn saw me, dude, she'd probably turn the other way and fucking run, bro. Honestly. She'd be like, oh shit, it's him. Go turn around, John Tall, run. She's all, John Tall, pick me up, actually, run. She's all, run. She would tell John Tall to pick her up and run. She'd be like, okay, John Tall, get me out of here. Yeah. But Kathryn's a fucking hermit, bro. No, I found out from some sources that she is. Kathryn's just a straight fucking hermit, dude. Kathryn won't go outside unless it's about her. That's it. Only time Kathryn will ever go outside is when it's going to be about her, when it's going to be a video, when it's going to be money given to her. That's it. And if the followers don't recognize that, it's kind of sad, because we've been out here pointing it out for a fucking couple of years now that Kathryn's a fraud. She doesn't care about you. And to that little girl that's fucking passing out flyers here in San Antonio, if you're watching this, let me tell you something. Kathryn doesn't give a fuck about you, and I guarantee you are prime fucking real estate to send over to Africa. You're prime, man, because you're fucking clueless. You're clueless and you're ignorant, and that's dangerous. Because we know that Kathryn is already sending new crop over to Africa for Davy. Oh, David by far. Fuck, David by far. He's got all the real estate, dude. No, David's got to pay that real estate, man, and that's tax season's coming up, dude. Yeah, there's this chick, man. She's going around putting fucking flyers on cars of Kathryn for Kathryn's fucking culty church, and her mom's taking her. And this little girl put a fucking comment on my channel saying, I was free to masturbation and free from watching porn at 15 years old when I was living at home. Oh, thank you, Kathryn Krick. I'm like, yo, what the fuck's going on at your house, man? Like, what's up at your house that you're fucking like... Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kathryn. Kathryn doesn't want none of this, man. Yeah, Kathryn. Yeah, the cease and desist said it all, man. She didn't. The cease and desist, fuck, man. The cease and desist, that was fucking clear, dude. That meant that we hit a fucking nerve. Because again, I'll always point that out, man. Fuck that. Always point that shit out. You have churches actually trying to shut down free speech. You have church leaders who fucking just thrive on free speech, man. Who just fucking flourish on it. Trying to fucking shut down actual free speech. You need to take down your videos and issue a retraction statement that is all false. Yo, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. You're a public figure. We can react and pick apart your fucking bullshit. And that's what we've done, and that's why Kathryn ultimately sent that out. Because we struck a nerve with something, man. That pissed her off. I know, that's the thing, right? And that's, Manny, again, we always point that out, bro. Like, dude, there's no laws to protect people against religious scams, dude. There's nothing. There's no framework, as far as I know, in our rule book to protect people from these types of fucking scams, man. Nope. Kid Freshie, I grew up in a small town. I went to church with friends. I had a very solid upbringing with religion. It was never forced or fucking shoved down my throat. I was left to kind of figure it out on myself, which was real bitching. So, no. I don't like scammers, dude. I can't fucking stand scammers, dude. And the religious ones, dude, they just take it to a whole new fucking level. They take it above and beyond scams, man. They take it above and beyond. I've never thought the religious scams were this fucking deep. You got fucking tax evasion. Look at David. Prostitution? Dude, whoever think David was fucking turning tricks out of that hotel until fucking Maheshi Expressi showed up? We're trying to figure out, like, where the fuck is all this money coming from? Well, fucking in steps fucking dirty fucking Mahesh. We're like, who's this guy? We start asking the questions that nobody else asked. The fuck is this guy? Why is he showing up to our audit? Why is he so concerned about what we're doing here? Probably the same two numbskulls who wanted this bill to pass today. You know, and it has nothing to do. It's just, it's a motivation to fucking stop these scammers, kid, I think. Because dude, like, seriously, you gotta, like, that's, to scam people, there's not, yep, just argued in court that they're allowed to lie for money. Yes, kid, that's the fucked up part about it. Hey, man, hey, let me tell you something. Once people start coming out and saying there's sexual abuse, oh, it's all over. It's game over after that, especially when the witnesses and the victims come forward. If there's fucking any word of sexual abuse, oh, it's fucking game over, man. Look at what happened to Nature Boy. All it took was for two people to come forward and say, yes, he fucking raped me and he sexually abused me. Yes, it was him. Take the stand, raise your right hand, take that oath. Yes, it was him. That's all it took. Life in prison. And that fucking Karen of a judge, fucking put his ass in prison for the rest of his fucking life, right where he belongs. It is, and the kid, there are no laws. There's no laws that protect people from religious scammers, and that's something we've pushing with that petition. Hey, no, fuck that. Fuck that. Hey, once they have $10 million, everything over that is reported at a standard business rate. You fucking call in all the luxury taxes, all the properties, all the fucking houses, everything. You call it all in. Yep, that's all they care about is the dollar scam. And it is, it's like, it's easier to scam people than it is to go out and get a job and actually put in the work, right? And I think I'm fucking getting tore by mosquitoes, so give me a second. Let me move inside here real fast. All right, take this inside. Hey, Garfield. Garfield's a hey, Rich, what are you doing? All right, give me a second here, guys. Hi, Dingers. She's like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, shit. No momento, por favor. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. All right, there we go. There we go. Yeah, what coat were you in, kid? No, you're good. I just shut my camera off for a minute. I don't want everybody to see what my house looks like. That's all. That's all. A little bit of privacy. Yeah. Yeah, Mark, or put on the glasses. Dude, she's been to a lot of churches. Oh, the fucking Mormon church. Oh, yeah. Fuck the Mormon church. Fuck them. I'm in their little fucking pedophile sandbox, fucking weirdos. Sorry, dude. I have a pretty strong disdain for the Mormon faith, bro. I really do. Hey, man, I've been tracking their fucking finances. They've laundered over $30 billion in the last 28 fucking years, man. And then they got called in, and the court said, nope, we're not going to do anything about it. Don't worry. Nah, they're good. They're good. They just laundered $30 billion over the last 20 years. Nah, they're good. Don't worry about the Mormons. They're good. Fucking Mormon church. Yep. There's a few whistleblower content out there, and they're... Oh, that was Yeah, that kid, that was just what was on the news bit. And I'm probably sure, kid, it's more than that. I know, I know, man. It's like the Mormon church where you can have more than one wife. That that should be the Mormon church's motto. Mormonism, where you can have more than one wife. Then you got two women fucking yelling in your ear at the same time. Yeah, that'd be enough to make me want to jump out the fucking window or something like that in Minecraft, right? But yeah, kid, it has a lot to do with scammers ultimately, bro. I don't like fucking it's the internet is a powerful thing, man. If we use it the right way, we can really probably knock this fucking shit out of the park and probably set some boundaries, some framework for some religious laws and for some anti-scammer laws to be put in place. I'm already seeing the cops busting scammers, man. It's time to get the fucking scammers that are doing it right here on our own fucking soil. That's my thing. We have people here right here in the church fucking openly scamming people. We need to start going after those people. Set the framework. Where does it start at? Then you fucking put it in place. But nobody wants to do that for whatever reason. Because apparently God's got all the fucking the answers. So there's that. But yeah, seeing Kathryn run her scam, dude, it's pretty disgusting, man. And to know that they just get away with it. Go figure, the Mormon church lying. That's what I love about the church, man. But you know what? I'll sit here and tell people that I've lied before because I'm fucked up. I've done fucked up shit. Who hasn't? If you say you haven't lied in your life, I don't fucking believe you, okay? Because you know what? Let me tell you something. Lies and secrets, they ultimately protect you, okay? I'm not going to sit here and say I'm perfect, but yes, I have lied in my life because you know what? Who wants to fucking get in trouble sometimes? But yeah, go figure, the church lying, right? Go figure, the church lying. Yep. Yep, there's a moral limit, exactly, right? There's certain shit you just don't do. Exactly, Manny. Right? You don't start a fucking polygamy cult and call it God and then fucking say it was all bullshit, you know? And the Mormon church, they're still going strong. They're still practicing their polygamy bullshit. We still got FLDS out there fucking kidnapping kids. And I still don't know if those kids have been found yet. I don't. There's 2 kids that came up missing out of Idaho about a week ago. And this is shit you don't hear on the news because nobody talks about it. Oh, FLDS, they're just a bunch of fucking weirdos. No, it's a fucking human sex trafficking ring. The 2 leaders have already been fucking busted for the same fucking thing. Having sex with fucking minors. Where the fuck is the feds? Where the fuck is the government? Where the fuck is Doge? Why isn't Doge shutting down FLDS? Hey, Doge needs to go in there and shut the fucking FLDS down. The fuck? We could talk about that. FLDS? Fuck, man. You want to talk about a goddamn fucking polygamy sex ring? That's it. FLDS, man. I don't fucking trust those guys. I don't want to be anywhere near them, but they need to be shut the fuck down. They have no business. They've already been caught fucking around with kids. Why are they able to continue to operate their church? What do y'all think? Serious question, man. Why are they still allowed to operate? Government? They got tied into the government, probably. Money, votes, power. Like like these people we talk about, they're fucking powerful, man. And seeing that young girl today fucking leave a comment on the channel, that really bugged me, man. And reading the comment, I'm like, holy shit, man. It really did bug me because it told me that chick's been watching Kathryn since she's been 15 years old. She's only 17, man. It's very concerning and very fucking disheartening to know that Kathryn is really yeah. I don't even fucking try to think about that, man. Because it's like seeing a younger crowd getting pulled into this bullshit. It tells me that people are just getting fucking dumber or just not educated, or their parents at home aren't teaching them the right thing. I don't know. But the more and more I see people attracted to Kathryn, I just feel like our society is fucking lost. It's hopeless. I mean, Kathryn, like Kathryn, you think these theater shows are a good look for you? You think they bring the recognition that you're looking for? No, they don't. But you're really hoping for that. Like, you're literally theater hopping, Kathryn. Flooding the algorithm now with videos because you know you've been exposed. There's no coming back from this, Kathryn. What you've started with this and the people you fucked over, it's not going to be long before people start contacting you, and probably already have, asking you for their fucking money back. And any followers of Kathryn, I would love to speak to you. The thing is we've actually tried to talk with Kathryn, but she won't come out and talk with us. Even if we're nice to her. Even if we're fucking nice to her. We have tried to get an audience with her. But she's too fucking good. She's too good. She's above everybody, and even though she probably sits at fucking home all day doing a fucking thing, she won't fucking sit and talk with us and have an adult conversation. And neither will she with any of her followers either. Keep that in mind. If Kathryn, none of the followers will ever be able to get to Kathryn. Kathryn is so insulated. She doesn't want anybody asking her questions that's going to fuck her up. Because somebody could ask Kathryn the wrong question, and people will start figuring out that she's a fraud. So that's one of the reasons Kathryn's not going to let anybody close to her. She doesn't want anybody figuring out that she's full of shit. But Kathryn, we know you are. We know you are. And still, the fact that your parents let you out, Kathryn, that's just, to me, that's just mind-boggling. That your parents actually let you out of your fucking room like they did. And now you're just out here screwing people over, and you think it's all a game. Like, you think it's all fun and games. You think these theaters are, like, cool. Because Kathryn, it honestly looks really tacky. It does. Seeing you in these trashy ass theaters in fucking downtown LA, it looks super duper tacky. You'd rather post pictures of you and John Tall taking fucking lavish trips rather than actually helping your surrounding community. Then you rent out these fucking half-ass theaters in LA, downtown ghetto-ass LA, and you call it a fucking movement of God? No. I can tell you fucking 5 reasons why it's not a movement of God, Kathryn, because you're breaking up marriages, you're laundering money, you weren't anointed by God, the Bible clearly states that you can't be an apostle, and what's the 5th one? You're uneducated. I mean, I wish I could just fucking spend all your guys' money and go around and do theater shows and act like I'm an apostle. I'd really, really enjoy that. Just be like, hey, give me all your money, and you know what? You guys aren't paying enough for the anointing, okay? So I need more money. And Kathryn is actually openly asking for cash now, too. So it tells me she's fucking broke. Because you can't, Kathryn, you can't sustain this without people giving you money. You know that. Who's working a full-time job at that place? Like, seriously, donors, if you're just dropping in here and you're curious about Kathryn, if you're giving her money, where's the money going? Seriously, ask yourself that question. Do you see it going back to help the community? To do what? To help the needy, the homeless? Because if any of you all pay attention, you Kathryn Krick followers that are fucking just blindly following her, go to her social media pages. Go see where she's spending all your money, because I can tell you, when she's going on these overseas trips, it's a fucking vacation for her. It's a vacation, and she's getting paid fucking fat. She's getting paid a lot of money. On top of that, she's getting donations from donors. The donors are also paying her. And her next event's going to be in Sweden and Minneapolis, I believe. Let me double check here. It's Sweden and Minneapolis. Double check here. Let's see here. She puts her book on a bench. That's so fucking trashy, Kathryn. Okay, so August 1st is Stockholm. And then June, okay, that's Portland. Okay, so July 11th is Minneapolis. So July 11th will be Minneapolis. Man, who's paying for all these? Look at this little bitch. Look at her, man. I can't stand her. Look. Look at her. Look, man. She's a alma mater style. She's like, should I go like this or alma mater? Kathryn, I would love to have a conversation with you. I really would. Any of her little cult followers, call in, man. 314-492-3356. This channel's open. I've always welcomed people to call in, but nobody ever does, man. And I don't know why. I don't know why. It's kind of like I don't say disheartening, but you know, a lot of people want to come on and talk shit on the channel, but given the chance to call in and actually talk shit, everybody just fucking backs down. I don't want to do that. It'd take up too much of my time. Oh, where's her little... Oh, here it is. Okay, look. So all the donors, guess what? When Kathryn went to the UK, guess what you paid for? Look. Oh, this is my favorite one right here. Her and the Gimp. Look at her. Oh, thanks, everybody. Thank you for paying for our fucking lavish meal. God, is seeing you two together... Yeah, I can't have a conversation with the one who's appointing their own disciples, right, Kevin G? You can't have a conversation with her because she's out busy discipling and appointing disciples, okay? How many $80 salads did she buy that she didn't eat? Probably fucking 5. She probably took a bite out of each salad and just left it. Like, look at her. This is what I mean about this psycho. Look at her. She's like, look, everybody, I'm hanging on a train because that's what the football ran on me when I was in high school. The football team ran on me when I was in high school. A train. She's like, see, everybody, choo-choo. She's way too important. Hallelujah. She is, dude. Yeah, let's talk about Kathryn's ego here for a minute. Kathryn, I've talked to sources who went to Africa with you, okay? I want you to be very clear about that. I'm not going to say who they are. But I've talked to several, Kathryn. Fuck yeah, she grew up rich. Fuck, dude, where she lived, I think part of her problem was she never had any outside influence from the world except her hometown, which is really out in the fucking... It's a beautiful place, man. It's beautiful. But probably not the best place to have a kid grow up, right? Because you don't have any type of real social interaction except with your town folk, and that's what happened with Kathryn going to high school her whole fucking life. She saw the same people day in and day out for 18 fucking years growing up in that small little town up there in Andes, New York. I personally believe, this is just my opinion, what I know of fucking childhood development, that had a severe impact on her social development. That is what I think. Living in that small town, like I lived in a small town too, but I still had outside influence, right? I don't think Kathryn had any outside influence from the world. It was very kind of like being in Andes, New York is like almost being on the moon. It's like, it's the fuck out there. It's like the hills have eyes and fucking wrong turn type shit all in one. But I definitely think whatever happened up there, I was even starting to think maybe church abuse that got fucking brushed under the rug. Right, with her little Baptist church up there in Andes, New York. I still think that's a good possibility, is that there was some abuse that happened on that end. And Both, kid. Fame and money, bro. Oh yeah, her god complex is getting larger by the fucking minute, bro. I think it's both. Yeah, it's for money, self fame. Yep, adulation. Yeah, it's all the above, kid. Yep. I I put a video out the other day. I don't even, dude. I don't think she's even Christian, bro. I don't. I know I'm not fucking Christian. I'm not. I will never lay claim to being a Christian because I know the fuck I'm not. Um, will I have a relationship with God? But yeah, it's between me and the dude. I'll talk to him when I need to. We have conversations, but it's not like I'm out here saying, "Oh, God told me this, God told me that." It's like, no, I'll talk to the guy, and he answers in ways that I don't hear audibly. Okay, so Kathryn seems to be having one-on-one conversations with him while she's on stage. So there's that. Um, and I've seen that happen time and time again. Kathryn's up on stage. Oh, thank you, God. He just told me this. Nah. Yeah, that's somebody came on. Oh, you're not supposed to say that. Who are you to call her that? I was like, she ain't fucking Christian. She's a fraud. She's using Christianity. She's acting Christian. That's for sure. She's acting Christian, but she's not a Christian. She's putting on a Christian act. She's putting on a Christian circus. Let's call it that. Okay. She's putting on a circus ring show. She's not a prophet. She's not an apostle. And I will challenge any of her little cult cronies to a debate on it any day of the week. And you know what? We'll even bring in a mediator. We'll bring in a real pastor to mediate that knows Kathryn and knows us. That actually knows Kathryn and knows us. We'll mediate. We'll have Kathryn come on. Kathryn, why don't you do that? We'll have a pastor come on, a legit pastor, come on and mediate a debate about your movement. $1,000 for an hour, Kathryn. We'll put together a fund. We'll give you $1,000 for 1 hour. But you got to come on here and we ask the questions and you answer them. There is no fucking beating around the bush. Yeah, and who anointed her? Who anointed her? Then I'd be like, okay, what does it say in the Bible about being an apostle? And what are the requirements for being an apostle? What's the guidelines? Fuck. Yeah, why do you scam vulnerable people? Why are you out there breaking up marriages? Why are you taking lavish trips when you live in one of the most fucking homeless-ridden cities in the world, in the country? But yet you're out taking lavish vacations, posting videos and fucking vacation pictures. Why aren't you out there helping the homeless? Why aren't you out there praying for the actual sick and the meek and the eager of the world, Kathryn, which you should be doing, instead of doing your fucking stage shows every weekend? And again, Kathryn's cult will eventually fizzle out, you guys. I want you guys to know that. It will. It's just time. It's already starting to. And here's the signs that it is, okay? The signs that she's fizzling out is she's having to cut up old content. I already did, kid. Yeah, when I called her a psycho bitch. Fuck yeah, that shamed her big time, dude. Fuck yeah. When I called her a psycho bitch, yes, that absolutely shamed her. Yep. No, you know, you'll maybe find a picture of her and the Gimp feeding each other in need, but never other people in need. No. Nope. It'll always be a picture or video of Kathryn doing her anointing, but it'll never be about her out there feeding the homeless. You might as well ask to see top secret plans to some fucking war plans that the government has. You'll never see them. You'll never see it, bro. That is, nah, never, bro. You will never see these two pasty ass bitches going out there helping the homeless or anything like that, man. Nope. Nope. Yep. And I've asked that too. Why isn't she at St. Jude? Somebody said, oh, she is St. Jude. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. She is St. Jude. Fuck off. Like, yeah, whatever. Some of the people that leave comments on the channel about Kathryn, like, I can't even argue with them because they're just, I can't. It's a waste of time. It really is sad. Like, fuck, man. Man, I hope if I was ever just like that lost in life, somebody would come and fucking police me up. Be like, hey, I got you, dude. I got you. Don't even trip. Like, we got you. Like when Anthony Lowe, I'll never fucking forget when Anthony Lowe, man. And Anthony, if you're watching, bro, I love you, dude. And I want you to know that, man. I really do. Like, you, dude, your words were really, like, your courage is empowering, dude. It really is, man. I'll never fucking forget that night as long as I live, Anthony. I never will, man. How you came out and like you were looking for validation of what was going on in your life with Kathryn and your wife, man. Fuck, dude. My hat's off to you, dude. Mad props, dude. Because you came out and told everybody how Kathryn was fucking up your marriage, dude. And you're like, this needs to be done. This has to be done. People need to know what this woman is doing. And that was the first of two that we heard about. We had Pedro over in Australia call in too about Kathryn was doing the same shit, fucking up his marriage. All these women are being told by Kathryn that their husbands are basically fucking, not anointed, and they basically got to leave them. Sell all their shit. This is kind of how I'm picturing it. The wives are being told this, being filled with this bullshit. They're selling off all their shit and sending all the money to Kathryn. Fucked up. And that's how Anthony said, he's like, my wife's selling off our stuff, man, and sending the money to Kathryn. Fucked up his marriage, man. Fucked up his marriage. And, it's like that you found us that night, Anthony, we were able to swoop you up, dude. Be like, nope, we got you, dude. We got you. It it felt good, dude. It did. It felt good to swoop you up and to know that you weren't out there alone anymore, big dog. It did, man. That fucking hurt, dude. That fucking broke me, dude. Like, to hear that you were out there alone, Anthony. I just want you to know that, bro. I'll never fucking forget that, dude. Like, that really fucking broke me, dude. Like, to hear that you were out there fucking paddling up that creek alone, dude. Trying to figure out what the fuck was going on, man. And then you ran into us that night and you're like, okay, thank you for validating everything that I was already kind of starting to figure out. So Anthony, thanks to you, dude. I want to thank you, dude, for fucking the courage that you came out on that night. Because Kathryn's breaking up marriages. Here's the thing about Kathryn. She's breaking up other dudes' marriages because she'll never have a normal relationship. It's a power thing for her now, I think. Breaking up dudes' marriages, fucking up people's lives. I think it's really, she gets off on it. Like, it's a fucking fetish for her. It's a kink. Like, she gets a kick out of it. She gets a kick out of knowing that she's fucking up people's lives, that women are walking away from their fucking husbands. Look like you know how. Oh, she fucking hates men, dude. Fuck yeah, she hates men. Except John Tall. Yeah, Clayton happened. Love at first kiss, dude. Kid Freshie. Love at first kiss, brother. Can you imagine that rejection, bro? Like, dude, men and women take rejection, right? I don't want to say women take it harder, but Kathryn took that fucking rejection hard, bro. That was fucking international TV, bro. That's all over the fucking internet. And anybody that thinks Kathryn's an apostle, go watch that video. She went on a kissing show. Love at first kiss. Yeah. Gets fucking straight humiliated. Oh, this is really what God has planned for me and I'm an apostle. Well, no, the fuck he didn't, because that dude's like, later, I'm out of here. Just going to burn my fucking house down with me strapped to the bed. And that's probably what would have happened. Dude, it's like, that dude's radar was probably like, wah, wah, fucking going off. And he's like, yeah, later, I'm out of here. But yeah, that's humiliation, bro. That's humiliation, dude. And the way TLC cut it up, it was perfect. Oh, she's like, I really hope he comes back for the speed date and shows him walking out the back door. Oh, man. Oh, I wonder if that's why. See, but I don't know. See, Jordan Davey has a big part in this too. Oh, dude, you need to watch it, Kid Freshie. Dude, watch it. It's on the channel. It's Kathryn. Type in Kathryn Krick's first and last kiss. It's on the channel, bro. Yeah, it's yeah. Watch it, dude. And it is. I'm starting to think maybe that was part of Catherine's like initial fucking mental blow. I'm Something fucked her up, man. Something fucked her up, and that was a big part of it, I think. Yeah, I posted about 11 months ago. I had it up on my other channel on the Kathryn Krick show that got taken down. Yeah, that video got taken down, man. Yeah, that video got taken down and it had a lot of views and it was just going up the algorithm, man. But somebody reported my channel as like not being Kathryn Krick and it got taken down. But yeah, that other one had fucking mad views on it, man. Yep. Yep. But yeah, that's the love at first kiss. That's her getting fucking denied by Clayton. And it really is. It's like, hang on a second. Yeah. And watch it, kid. You just watch it right now. Go watch it real quick, bro. You're gonna laugh your ass off. Come back and let us know what you think of it. Hey, fuck that. I'm gonna watch it right now. Watch it with you. Oh, my name's Kat, and I'm a virgin. I'm planning to stay that way until I'm married. In steps John Tall and Joy Davy. Fucked up. Hang on. Dude, it's so bad.
I'm Kat, I'm 24, I'm a virgin, and I plan to stay a virgin until marriage. I came here to find love. I came here to see what God has in store for me.
Dude, kid, that's the fucking thing, bro. What a waste of fucking life, right? Dude, Kathryn, let me be real clear about this, okay? Kathryn, back in the day, you're fucking smoke show. Kathryn, you're gorgeous. What the fuck, dude? Kathryn, you could have had any fucking dude you wanted. You do realize that, right? You do fucking realize that, right? You could have had any fucking dude. She's like, what's that mean? I could have had any guy I wanted. Like, I could keep him? I could take him and put him in the closet? No, she does, dude. Back in the day, she was a dude. She was a fucking patati, bro. She was. She had it going on. But she fucked it all up.
This is crazy. I can't believe I'm doing this. I feel a little nervous. Excited, but nervous. Definitely. So, I think he's going to want to make out or something. It's weird enough for me to kiss someone I don't know. So I really want it to be just a nice, innocent.
I can't with her, dude.
I'm curious as to what the girl's gonna look like. My kissing style is probably considered pretty aggressive and passionate.
Kathryn probably tuned in. She's like, fuck Clayton, that piece of shit. I fucking hate that guy. I think that was part of her downward spiral into man hating. No, they haven't. The years haven't been kind to Kathryn from that point until now. No, they haven't. Nope, they sure shit haven't. No, they've been very unkind. Yeah, Kathryn, like, fuck, man, your skin's gonna look like shit, Kathryn. She's, no, she's 10 years younger. She's 33, I think, or 34. 33 or 34. Yep. She's about to hit her 40s. And you know what? Kathryn's not gonna have kids, man. Kathryn's not gonna have kids. Nope. And I can guarantee like that fucking little alarm clock. I don't know how it is for women. I can only kind of sit here and speculate, but I'm guessing when that genetic alarm clock starts going off, like it's like real kind of prominent in your life. It's something like, it's like a change you feel in your body, and your body's saying, hey man, you better start fucking pounding some kids out or I'm shutting down. That's what I would like to think. And I'm probably sure Kathryn's getting to that point. One, because she's probably not getting, like, she doesn't have a boyfriend. Except John Tall and Joy Davy, which he's over in Tanzania. But I would like to think that Catherine's fucking bakery starting to shut down real slow, kind of gradual, like uphill, and her body's starting to tell her like it's fucking time. If you don't have kids, I mean, Kathryn, you could go into premenopause at fucking 35. It happens all the time. It happens all the time, Kathryn. You go to premenopause at 35, then you're really fucked. Then you can have kids unless maybe Chantal wants to be a surrogate. Chantal's, I'll be a surrogate for Jordavy. Kathryn's on, no, you won't. I'll be the surrogate. But yeah, the years haven't been kind. The stress, the narcotics, whatever drug she's taking, those definitely aren't being kind to her either. And we keep telling her, Kathryn, ease up off the drugs, man. Ease up off the fucking drugs. You'll live a lot longer, I promise. You'll live a lot longer. Uncle Jake. Okay, I want to read this comment that this young lady left about Kathryn. I was set free of watching pornography, masturbation, depression, suicidal thoughts, condemnation thoughts, spirit of religion through Apostle Kathryn's ministry at the age of 15. I'm 17 now, and I can testify that I'm still free to this day. Her ministry has been nothing but a blessing in my life, and I mind you, I was struggling with that even as I first became a Christian. I've seen the fruits. She is a true anointed vessel of God. I pray your eyes open up to see the fruits of this ministry, and for you to be Saul who turned into Paul. God bless you, sir. But this girl won't answer back. I've asked her some very simple questions. Who anointed her? And who anointed her? But they'll never answer. Because that means they would have to question their fucking thought process. Be like, well, I don't want to do that because I know she was anointed by some fucking weirdo over in Africa. Man, it's... You know what, Evelyn Lopez? I hope I fucking cross paths with you someday here in San Antonio because that's where you live. I hope one day I see you and I can just tell you how full of shit Kathryn is. And you know what's even worse is this little girl's mom is taking her around doing this shit. That's the fucked up part about it. Her mom's like, oh yeah, I'm going to take my daughter to go fucking drop these flyers off about this fucking cult leader. Jesus Christ, man. Where the fuck... Parents, seriously, man, if you're not going to fucking monitor your kids' fucking social media accounts, don't fucking have kids, okay? I'm just thinking about this. That girl said she was having these problems when she was 15. Like, there's some fucked up shit going on at home, man. Oren, you have to hit all comments in the chat, brother. There's a little thing that looks like a comment thing. And when you read the vocabulary, it's Kathryn. It's Kathryn's vocabulary. It's the same shit, regurgitated fucking shit as Kathryn. It's no different. It's all the same bullshit. And you're right. This girl is now self-loathing and messed up. Absolutely. Because Kathryn fucked her up. Whatever was happening in that little girl's life at 15 years old for her to say some shit like that, I mean... I don't know. I don't know. It's disturbing to say the least, that's for sure. It's disturbing to say the least. That parents are actually out indulging their children in this fucking behavior. Like, seriously, Mom, whoever that is, that Evelyn Lopez, you better fucking pull your child's head out of her fucking ass, all right? Because I swear to God, she's prime meat for fucking sex trafficking. She's fucking dumb, ignorant, young, naive. Perfect. Perfect. And here in San Antonio, shit, they'll pick her up in a fucking heartbeat. This is facts, guys. This is not shit we're just saying to fucking say it either. People like this that are young and naive, they fall victim time and time and time and time again. And this girl, she's already falling victim. She's going to become a victim of Kathryn's cult in a really fucked up way. Whether it be one of the dudes inside the cult that victimized her or somebody outside of it that Kathryn is associated with Jordavy, this young girl will eventually become a victim of this cult. And mom's out there like, hey. Yeah, out there creating little hate bots. And that's the thing. I've asked this girl, hey, who is she anointed by? Who is she anointed by? They don't answer, though. Yep. And there, a bunch of little bots, man. Little Krick bots, man. Such a bummer, man. So you started having these problems when you were 15, man. Yep, she's trying to get her own Jonestown up and running. Yep. It's all she needs is the fucking Guyana now. I mean, maybe she'll take him to the Hollywood Hills or some shit and start a fucking cult out there. I don't know, man, but she needs to stop. These theater shows, Katherine. That's what it's all about. This coming to a theater near you. All she can do is go to theaters and hold her sermons at theaters because she doesn't have a church. Katherine is the 5F church. She's the 5F brand. She's basically branded herself as the 5F leader, the apostle. I'm in charge. Everything goes through me. Nobody else can touch the money but me, which is why Katherine's in the situation she's in right now, fucking running low on funds. That's why people are having to pay for her shit now, is because she's not having any fucking money. I mean, Katherine, if you really had money, people wouldn't be paying for all your events. They wouldn't be paying for your plane tickets. You would be out there doing this on your own money. But you don't have a job, so you got to do it on everybody else's. I mean, Katherine, did you ever think to like go out and get a job part-time? I know, imagine the audacity you need to call yourself a prophet when you don't even know the scripture. Hey, put on the glasses, you want to know something? No, he didn't. We did. You want to know where they found out about the $10,000 and all the fucking shit about the money? This channel. Hate to break it to you, brother. Nah. Nope. Hate to break it to you. Greg Locke's a fucking grift too, dude. Greg Locke's a fucking scumbag too. Greg Locke's a piece of shit. He can fucking kiss my ass too. That guy's no different than Katherine. He's just a dude form of Katherine. If Katherine was a dude, it'd be Greg Locke, basically. Jimmy Swaggart, fucking fraud. Fraud. Fucking Jimmy Swaggart. What a fucking con, man. You really put on these glasses. Check this out, man. The only channel out right now that has provided proof and receipt of the cost of their events and how much they charge, right here is this channel. There have been so many channels that have used just this one video, bro, because I got John Tall on the phone discussing all the costs of their events, dude. I know everything about their money. They tried to privacy strike the video. They tried to get me shut down. They sent me legal letters trying to take me off the fucking platform. I hate to break it. Wasn't Greg Locke, dude. It wasn't. Oh, Jimmy Swaggart, did he? Well, one less fucking grifter in the world. That movie was the dumbest fucking movie. That movie, it was the stupidest fucking movie, man. The Deliverance movie franchise, the fucking Deliverance. I didn't know Jesus was into fucking franchising his movement, man. Since when is there fucking franchise on Deliverance? Hey, let's go and franchise fucking Deliverance, man. We're gonna franchise this shit, stamp it, label it, and franchise it. Deliverance, the fuck out of it. That shit's fucking con, bro. Through and through. That's all they're doing. Deliverance. Oh, speak in tongues. You start speaking in tongues. Hey, cat mom, mother of all pussies. Meow. And you know what? It was Greg. It was Greg Locke, Daniel Adams, Signorelli, Saldivar's, all those fucking salad tossers, man. They're all fucking pole pounding each other, fucking trying to get views and clicks off of each other. And then when they all felt like one guy's dick was getting too big in the room, they kick him to the curb. And that guy was Daniel Adams. He was the first to get kicked to the curb because they felt his dick was getting too big. And it was, I mean, Daniel's probably got a small schmeck anyways because fucking steroids, right? Makes your fucking shit shrink up. So they had to kick him off. They had to kick him off. So Daniel Adams went out to play fucking ball himself, bought up his YouTube channel, got his little YouTube award so he can flaunt it, but he's not gaining views. He's not gaining subscribers. Same with fucking Pagani. He started buying his subscribers for a hot minute, then stopped. Vlad Savchuk, he's the most consistent, buying 10,000 every week. It's really, these guys are really trying hard to keep up this image. But I've emailed, I've tried to get conversations with each and every one of these guys. And you know what they do? Nope, we're too good for you. We're too important. Jerry Lee Lewis, the singer, dude, yeah. But, yeah, put on these glasses. Greg Locke, you don't want to know where they got about the $10,000 and everything? It was this channel, bro. Type in Kathryn Krick vacation cost, you'll see. Because that, put on these glasses, the Christian community doesn't think like that. They don't think like that, bro. They don't think to step outside of the box. And I've had people say, oh, well, that's deceitful. That would be lying. Well, what the fuck is she doing to everybody? Lying, right? And seriously, those are responses that I've gotten that, oh, well, that's dishonest. Well, take off the fucking gloves and start fucking manning up, dude. Oh, TB Joshua? Yeah, that piece of shit. Yeah. Yep. Those guys are all shitheads, dude. They're all fucking shitheads. Fucking Vlad Savchuk goes on Daystar. The fuck, man? Derpy's gonna go on a round table with a bunch of women. Like, that Daystar is all for women, man. They fucking bring these dipshits on just to fucking make them look cool. Maybe make them feel special. But yeah, Vlad Savchuk going on Daystar, that was the dumbest thing he could have ever done. Made him look really weak. Yeah, but Daniel... Well, Daniel anointed his wife prophet. Didn't you know that too? Put on these glasses. Did you know Daniel Adams anointed his wife prophet? She's now also an apostle, bro. I bet for her to get anointed, Daniel just gave her a pearl necklace. She's all, you're anointed. I'll give you a pearl necklace. Even though I'm shooting blanks because my fucking steroid use has just gotten out of control. But yeah, put on these glasses. These guys that we talk about, let me tell you something, dude. Most of them are buying their fucking subscribers, bro. Daniel Adams, he did. Vlad, he does. Mike Signorelli does. Vlad Savchuk. Pagani was too for a little bit, but he stopped. Katherine did for a long time, but she stopped. Stopped dead almost because they were spending a lot of fucking money to buy their channels up. Because everybody... I don't know if you understand like how algorithms work on YouTube and the million subscriber club type deal. Well, getting to 1 million subscribers on YouTube is very hard. Okay. It's a lot of work. It is. Unless you buy your subscribers. Watch Isaiah Saldivar throw himself a 1 million subscriber party. Exactly. Precisely, right? Thank you. Okay, so you do 5,000 views with 1 million subs and 3 comments and 2 likes. Yeah, dude. Go look at Mike Signorelli's. His is prime example, right? He's got over 1 million plus subscribers, but you go to like say his post, like his community post, and it's maybe like 2 comments and 3 likes on a fucking post. But he's got 1 million subscribers. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's pretty fucking pathetic. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yep, 5,000 views with 1 million subs. Yep. Daniel Adams, all these shitheads are the same. Yep. Mr. Beast bought his channel. That big ass, yeah, everybody knows fucking Mr. Beast is. That guy bought his channel. I'm not fucking dumb. He fucking lied to everybody. That fool fucking I'm sorry, nobody's gaining 1 million subscribers every other day on YouTube. There's no fucking way, man. That is just insane. I don't give a fuck what kind of business you're doing. There's no fucking way that you're gaining 1 million subscribers. 1 million people are clicking on your fucking channel a day and hitting that subscribe button. There's no way. There's literally not enough fucking time in the day to do that. To hit a fucking 1 million subscribers in a day, man. That's fucking nuts. It is. Doesn't happen. I'm sorry. But these guys, what they do, put on the glasses, they'll throw themselves 1 million subscriber parties. Isaiah Saldivar did it, and Mike Signorelli did it. And then everybody like comes out and fucking strokes their little ego and shit and be like, oh, look, 1 million subscribers. Daniel Adams does a whole unboxing of his fucking 1 million subscriber plaque purchase. It's really funny. It's like, observation station, what up, what up? The fact that Daniel had to go out and buy his subscribers and then simp on his own fucking YouTube award. He's like, I bought this, everybody. Okay? I bought this. This is... all these people watched my channel. YouTube is the hardest algorithm to crack, man. But yeah, what we're talking about today, Observation Station, is Kathryn's theater shows, how much they cost. Right now we're talking about bots and stuff on YouTube, and it's rampant. It really is. The amount of bots that are on some of these channels is just fucking insane. It's insane. Like I said, Mr. Beast does it. I looked at his shit kind of recently, man, and of course they're never going to say that they do it for obvious reasons, right? For obvious reasons, they're never going to come out and say, oh yeah, I buy my subscribers. No, because people would start asking, why would you buy your subscribers? Right? Because then the gig would be up. Kathryn, one of the signs too that Kathryn was going broke was she stopped buying subscribers. That's where you would have cut money first, buying your fucking channel views, because you know it doesn't get you anything. Kathryn knew that. That's why she stopped buying. So she stops buying her subscribers because the money's going south. And that was, I think she stopped buying probably about last year. Maybe around tax season, I think I started seeing her number slump. Yeah, it's about tax season last year. That was probably a big fucking asset that she was paying into, buying her subscribers every fucking day. Because she was buying 1,000 a day. I mean, she just bought 10,000 a day. Kathryn would buy 1,000. But she's buying 1,000 a day, then it kind of tapered off into 1,000 every other day. And then started tapering off into 1,000 a week, and now it's like 1,000 every other month. So here's the thing, Kathryn. If you're doing so well, hey, thanks for the cash app, Cat Mom. I'm a pussy. Wee 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 wee. Thanks, Cat Mom. Appreciate that. That would have probably been one of the bigger assets she had to cut out right away, buying subs. So, because we've done the pricing on that, and it costs a lot of money. And then to think, like, here's how you kind of gauge that too. Look at the content. Did the content change? Were there any updates to a studio, layout on the channel, anything, you guys? That's what you kind of look at with these Christian channels and their growth and how fucking rapid it is. You want to look for certain shit, okay? You want to look for certain things. You want to look, content change is the biggest one, okay? What changed about the content? What would change about the content for to gain that many subscribers that fast? Like Pagani, his content didn't change and he just fucking started gaining a shitload of subscribers all of a sudden. Well, that's because he bought them. I think one of the biggest ones is what materials brought to the channel, right? Like, we know this channel's about cults. We're always talking about different stuff, but we seem to focus on one cult leader until that cult leader's been brought down. So that's going to be a big one. What's changed? Is there a new flow to the channel? Okay, that's a big one. Kathryn, there isn't any. Same with all these other Demon Slayer shitheads. There is no change to these channels, man. They got to their 1 million. Mike Signorelli got to his 1 million. He's like, okay, I got to my 1 million subscribers. Now I'm going to stop buying them. I'm good at my 1 million. I have a 1.29 million now. That's good. That's good because I'm in the 1 million club. Look, everybody, I'm 1 million subscribers. because these guys literally think that numbers will validate their movement. I don't know. That's just kind of what I'm theorizing here, because these numbers on YouTube that are fake, like these fake subscribers, like what is that validating? What are fake views, fake subs, fake chats? What is that validating? I think he's the one God has saved for me. Yeah, I think he's the one that God has saved for me. Oh man, you know what, kid? Now that I'm thinking about it, I think she goes to bed every night fucking just hating on Clayton, dude. I think now that I'm thinking about it, I think that dude just fucking totally ruined her life. Like that's the one chance we all had to not see Kathryn, and he fucked it up. Like, Clayton, come on, Clayton. Could you just take in one for the team, Clayton? Come on, bro. Really, dude? I know, couldn't you just take in one for the team? Fuck. I would have taken one for the team. I know he's probably traumatized. He's all, fuck no, I'm already traumatized. That's why he walked out. That's why he walked out, because KK traumatized him. He's like, fuck, I'm out of here. I don't know, maybe her breast stinked or something. Yep. But yeah, the love at first kiss kid, I think that was a pretty big blow to her ego, dude. That and being told that she's just a shitty singer. Hi, dingers. What are you doing? I know, right? I know. Dude dodged a fucking bullet. Dude dodged a fucking bullet. Big time. Yes, he did. Yeah, I know. Uncle Jake, yeah. 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 Uncle Jake's having some fun with some of our content, man. I'm getting a kick out of it. Yep. 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 And that's the thing. We know Jordavy and KK are a couple, man. They have been. They have been, man. That's the only man besides John Tall that Kathryn's going to sleep with, y'all. It's Jordavy. Jordavy. But yeah, kid, like, what do you think, right, now that you saw that love at first kiss? Like, what do you think that did to her fucking mentality, bro? Like, seriously, I seriously think, kid, like, to me, that video is a data point, dude. That video is a huge fucking data point for me, bro. I can go back to that and watch that. And it's like, to me, that was like one of Kathryn's first fucking snaps. Yes, I think that was her initial getting on the slide and her downward spiral, bro. Yeah, I think that's where it all started. I think that's where she's standing at the top of that spiral slide and she's looking down like, yeah, let's get on. Yes, exactly. Yeah, he does. He did, Cat Mom. Yeah, of course he did. Yeah, of course he did. Yep. He probably watching right now. Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, she gives Jordavy way too much credit, right? She does. Oh, my prophet, Dr. Jordavy. My spiritual father, prophet, Dr. Jordavy. And she says, prophet, Dr. Jordavy. Says it all fast. She's all, prophet, Dr. Jordavy. Prophet, Dr. Jordavy. Prophet, Dr. Jordavy. Because he's a prophet and a doctor, okay? Like, he's got to step it up. Like, I'm trying to think about that now. It's like, isn't a prophet above a doctor? Like, what would you rather be, a prophet or a doctor? I'd rather, if I was going to take the pick, I'd probably rather be a prophet, not a doctor, because a prophet would know what a doctor's thinking. So a prophet could do the work of a doctor. Really think about that. Prophet doctor. What the fuck is that? That's not even a fucking title. A general? Fucking general. We talk about a general. We can talk about General Gooch Grease. Exactly, right? What the fuck would a prophet have? What use would a prophet have with med school? Exactly, 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 exactly. God should be able to heal his patients, right? So why the prophet doctor? Why the prophet doctor? Is it like they need to fucking one up the shit and be like, hey, he's a prophet, he's also a doctor? Because hey, appreciate you, City by the Bay. These are Pingo Pussy Peepers. That's what they're called. They're Pingo Pussy Peepers. Irie Dread said they're Pussy Peepers. And I was like, hey, they're Pingo Pussy Peepers. And I had to get bifocals too, see? I had to get the one with the line in it. Yeah. So I had to get the bifocals. Doctor said, you need glasses. It's like, fuck. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And I'm still getting used to them. I really am. I've always had good eyesight, man. I've always had really good eyesight all my life. And then I started noticing about 6 months ago. I was like, man, my vision's getting a little funny. And then, yeah, I went in. He's like, when's the last time you had your eyes checked? I was like, fuck, years. I've never really had any issues. And he's like, yeah, just a small one. Farsighted. I'm farsighted. Like, so yeah, I got to have readers to like read up close. If I take my glasses off now and I try to read, I'm like, fuck, I can't read. It sucks. So yeah, everything is like, I have to have it up close now. Yeah. No longer can I see like far anymore. Fucking. Yeah. So maybe Kathryn come heal my farsightedness. Hey, Kathryn, can you 1, 2, 3 out now my farsightedness and give me my eyesight back? You're the healer, Kathryn. What the fuck? Come heal my bad eyesight. I really need you to heal my bad eyesight, Kathryn. Okay? Can you take that 1, 2, 3 blurriness away and take away my bifocals? She's like, no, sorry, you haven't watched enough of my videos, Rich. Okay? Sorry, can't do that. And also, you haven't retracted your statement saying that I'm a false prophet. So, nope, sorry, no can do. God's busy right now. That's what she's. Kathryn would come up with some bullshit message like that. Nope, sorry, God's busy at the moment. Can I take a message? I'll relay the message to him. But yeah, City by the Bay, we're talking about Kathryn, man, and the cost, man, of her theaters, of her theater shows. That's all she's ever been doing. She's not doing churches, right? And she's not doing churches is because everybody found out who she was and that she's a fraud. So she's not going to get invited back anywhere anymore. It's all going to be. Kathryn's literally paying for her own shows. It's like she's putting on these shows, and I'm still trying to figure out who's paying them. Oh yeah, I can see why she's single. Yeah, me too, bro. City by the Bay, I can see why she's single. I can see exactly why she's single. And we keep saying that here, Kathryn. I was just saying a little bit earlier, City by the Bay, and for those of you ladies that are in here too, I said earlier, again, I'm not a woman, so I don't know. I can only speculate, but maybe y'all can fill me in here and kind of give me an idea of what it's like. When a woman's genetic time clock goes off inside her body, inside her head, I'm guessing it's kind of pretty distinct, right? When you hit a certain age and your body's telling you, hey, babies should come soon, or this is all gonna shut down. I'm I'm not I'm not like asking out of ignorance. I'm really curious, honestly. Like, what is that? Like, is it like a hormone dump type deal, or is it like that? I'm guessing for Kathryn, that's probably happening right now. Like she could be starting to experience the early stages of premenopause because she ain't working her baby making factory. Just curious, serious, and that's again, it's not a question of ignorance. I'm genuinely really curious of like what that feels like when when that time bell goes off for y'all, and what it does, like hormonally, physically. I mean, I wouldn't know. I started having babies earlier. Okay, cat mom. Okay. Okay, cool. Thanks, observation station. Bitchin'. Bitchin'. Right on. Had him early. Fuck yeah. Okay, cat mom, her clock is ticking. Okay. All right. That's what I'm thinking too. Like, it's like tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Okay. Okay. You're first one at 27. All right. But I'm guessing it's kind of like a. To me, that's I think that's what it would be. It'd be like kind of a hormone dump. Like, you would feel your body like fucking, it would be like, like, hey, fucking impregnate me, That's kind of what I would think that would feel like. It's like your body's literally telling you, like, hey, put a fucking baby inside me. Like, that's what I'm for. You're not doing it. What do I need all this shit for, anyways? So if her time clock's ticking, and she's in her mid 30s already, cat mom. They get anxiety over it, City by the Bay. Okay. Anxiety. Okay. Kathryn does have a lot of anxiety too. I would think it's absolutely hormonal, mental thing. So a bit of both, cat mom. I think it would be like a lot of hormones, man. I would think it would be like a hormone dump almost. That's what I would think. It would be like a full hormone dump. Your body's straight up telling you, like, fucking put something in me and get me pregnant. That's literally how I think of it. Like, it's the woman's body telling me, like, give me something. Like, I need to fucking make a baby. The oven's fucking ready. Let's turn that fucker on and let's cook a fucking bun. Okay. All right. Cool, cat mom. Thanks for tuning in with me on that. Because that's, again, like City by the Bay was saying, they get anxiety over it. I would think there probably could be some depression. Probably some, maybe some outlashes, I don't know. Maybe some fucking violent mood swings. But, yeah, Kathryn, you're never going to have kids, and God forbid that you have kids, because I think you have no business having children, Kathryn. I really don't. And you know what, Kathryn? And I'm not saying this to be a dick, but I think it's for your own benefit that if you go into premenopause early, so you don't have kids, because you won't take care of them. You won't take care of your kids. Your kids, if your kids looked at Jord Davy the wrong way, you'd probably fucking like snark at him or something. Don't look at my prophet doctor that way. Your kids would be competition to you. That's another reason why you won't have kids either. She's on. I don't think she's on a mad search to find a man. Nope. She said a while ago, like, she's pretty comfortable not having kids. So it tells me she doesn't give a fuck. She's all right with that. But I definitely don't think she's out to find a man. I mean, she's got John Tall by her side, so I mean, that's all the man she needs. John Tall's like fucking strongman competition fucking winner. She's like women's strongman competition. But yeah, I don't see her on a search, so I don't see her having kids anytime soon. Fuck yeah, it would be. Dude, it would be, Coach O'Connor. Think about that, right? Think about Kathryn. For real, bro. Like, put yourself in Kathryn's shoes. Dude, Kathryn's all about herself, bro. It's all ego, me, I, Kathryn, 5F, church, me, I, apostle. Dude, kids would be fucking competition for her, bro. They would throw a wrench in her fucking anointing. She can't have that because she's the brand of 5F. Exactly. You know why I don't have kids? Because I never wanted kids, man. I didn't. It's not because it's about me. It's just, I didn't want kids, man. I like my life. I like my life the way it is. I got plenty of fucking kids in my family that I love to give back when I'm done with them. And I'll do anything for any fucking one of them. But kids were never in my schedule, man. I was too fucking busy. I went in the military at 18. I got out, and it was just never fit my schedule, man. It didn't. Do I love kids? Absolutely. Would I be a good dad? I fucking know I would, and I know I'd fucking die for my kids. Just never fit my schedule, man. I'm fucking busy. But for Katherine, it would be competition. That and City by the Bay, that was one of my other fucking reasons. This world is fucked up cruel, man. Yep. That's what I always tell people. Hey, I ain't got to worry about shit, man. I'm going to fucking check out here in the next fucking 40 years, hopefully. Right? And I ain't got to worry about shit then. I'm good. I ain't got to worry about shit after that. Once I'm checked out, deuces, later. It's like everybody else here. Once we're checked out, guess what we got to worry about? A fucking thing. What's his David's middle name? Evil or Ego? Eviscerates, because we've called him David Eviscerates Tortilla Chips. David Eats Tacos. David Egregious Taylor. Apostle Max Epad. We've called him a lot of names, man. Exactly. Yeah. Kids are pain in the ass. Grandkids are awesome. No diapers. Yeah. David Excrement Taylor. Duke E. Taylor. Dude. Yeah. Excrement. Yeah. David Excrement Taylor. We can stop talking about Kathryn and move on to David now. I haven't heard shit about David. They're doing nothing but fucking reruns on the channel. I know David's sick. I know he is. I've seen his credit report. I know how unhealthy he is. The video they released recently was or else in case video. They're like, hey, if I get sick, if I take a fall, like if I get hurt, go ahead and play this video. If Rich comes out and starts talking about me being in the hospital or sick or dead, play this video. Jury doctor, I've seen his credit report. He went to the fucking hospital, dude. Durham County, North Carolina, man. Durham County, North Carolina. He went to Duke University, and Duke University is a known heart hospital, man. Yeah. And you know what it is? It's not shut away, it's hiding. It's one, hiding from the fucking law, and two, hiding his fucking severely declining health from his cult. That David they made thinking David looked like a hostage video. Yep, he can't walk on stage. I personally believe he's got diabetic foot ulcers and that he can't. Like, it's gotten so severe, like, guys, the shit I'm learning with medical coding about what happens when you have diabetes and you have foot problems. Oh my God. It's so bad, guys. And for somebody like David, right? Fuck yeah, he's got diabetes. Yeah, if I talk to people about it, yes, they're always concerned about it. He never took care of it. He's also got CHF, which is congestive heart failure. Okay? Cult members, survivors have said he always had this cough that he could never get rid of. He's always sucking on a cough drop. Okay? That's congestive heart issues. Now, during COVID, he went to the hospital. I don't know if it was a heart attack or if it was COVID. It could have been one of the two or both of them. Okay? Now, jury doctor, I know you've been in the channel. It's been a while since you've been here. But the credit report doesn't lie. There was a source that came on the channel, and he was a student at Duke University, dude. Okay? I never got a name. I just want everybody to know that. I don't know the guy's name. Okay? I don't know who he is. But we had a very, very fucking brief conversation in the chat one day about David. And he's like, I fucking saw that guy at Duke University. He's like, I'll never fucking forget that guy. He's like, I've seen him. I've seen his depositions. I've watched your videos. I've watched his videos. It was him. He was with some other guy and some blonde chick. And he was like, dude, it was the fucking hoodie. It was the hoodie. And again, this dude erased that he was a student there, and like, you're dealing with HIPAA shit, right? So again, we don't know who his doctor is, whatever. But based off his credit report, based off everything we've seen, He was there. He was there during COVID, and he did get very fucking sick. I just don't know what it was. It was one of the two. Let's narrow down David's possible illnesses right now. Okay, we could be dealing with CKD, which is chronic kidney disease, with ESRD, which is end-stage renal disease, which basically your renal system shuts down. Okay, now on top of that, he's possibly diabetic, uncontrolled. On top of that, he's got edema of the legs. He's probably got hypertension. He's probably congestive heart failure. You tie all these together, Jesus Christ, man. I'm surprised the guy can fucking even still alive. He's probably got fucking I know he's got high cholesterol. He's dealing with visceral fat, which is it surrounds your organs and basically crushes your organs. So there's a list of health conditions that David could be dealing with that are chronic, and could also be acute, right? But I'm thinking more David's conditions are chronic. Heart failure, the CKD, ESRD, CHF, the hypertension, right? It's a perfect fucking storm. Exactly, Gary Edwards. It is a perfect storm just for a whole list of problems. You could have a fucking aneurysm. You could have a heart attack, a stroke. Your kidneys just start shutting down on you. Your cavity starts filling up with water. Take your pick. Take your pick. Those are all possibilities with David. Very, very high possibilities. The hyperlipidemia, that's a big one. David's arteries look like fucking butter, basically. It looks like somebody fucking packed them full of butter. You got hypercholesterol. That's going to tie up with the hyperlipidemia and the chronic kidney disease. Because typically when you get chronic kidney disease, there's usually hypertensive issues in with that too. I'm learning all this shit through coding, man. I really am. When you have those conditions, they all tie into each other somehow, man. Once your heart starts failing, your whole body starts failing. Once your heart goes, you're fucked. And that's what happened with David. His heart started failing. Guess what? All those other little organs that David was having issues with, guess what? They just got worse. We saw the one video where David was sitting in that blue chair and his legs were fucking huge. They were huge. That was all water. That was fucking edema. That was a lower extremity edema. Because gravity goes down, so all the fucking water went down to David's legs. Yep. David's not healthy. The most recent we know of him, there was a video of him that came out saying God told him to come out of Shutaway because the cancer crusade was going to be in a couple months, in a few months. Well, jury doctor, there's a video that came out recently, all right? And we were online sleuthing just like this. We were talking, we're looking at shit. Well, we found a video of Josh and Joseph doing a pop-up somewhere, but they were in a fucking hospital, bro. And then Uncle Jake's like, I know that's in Clearwater. Uncle Jake's like, I've seen that skyline right there. I know that hospital. I've been there to get my heart checked. He's like, it's not the greatest hospital, but it'll work. You know, it's like, you know, kind of pay by the hour deal. It's like you pay what you can. Well, when Josh, his son, because here's the thing, Josh and Joseph are never going to be in the same spot like that together, dude. If David lives, no, I don't know where David's at right now. He could still be in the hospital. He could still be in the hospital. What my sources said, with David, we struck a nerve for sure. We fucking struck a nerve. Calling him out for being sick and in the hospital, I will tell everybody that right now. I talked to a few of the people that know the cult, and they're like, you guys fucking pissed them off. They're like, you pissed them off, something fucking royal. I was like, yeah, because we're fucking spot on. We know he's sick. We know he's in the hospital. Yeah, man. No, I got a few calls after all that shit went down with David. Yep. Oh, and that's the thing. That's what I found out. Is David is fucking weak, dude. That's the thing. And I found out through just talking to a few people. They all called and told me, like, dude, you fucking really pissed them off, man. You guys fucking struck a nerve. The community struck a nerve because they are fucking livid right now. Because we figured it out. We figured it out. They got mad that we were able to figure it out without like doing too much work with it. We just had to pay attention to the detail. Here's how we found out, jury doctor. So David's son Josh is there. It's on my channel. It's a pretty recent video. It's got a fucking thumbnail of his son Josh. Go watch that video, bro. You could hear the EKG beep in the background, dude. Yep. A pingo. Well, Urban Dictionary is a dick, or it's a nickname for a Richard, right? Oh, that's what I call my enemies. Pingos. Pingo. It's Urban Dictionary slang. Okay, let me get the pingo. Two main things: a geological landform and a mobile app. But international calling plans, a mobile recharge. Hang on. Yeah, so pingo is a low hill or mound forced up by hydrostatic pressure in an area underlain by permafrost. Oh, he called me a fag and a pussy too. No. I got some good videos, dude. But pingo, because I know David reads Urban Dictionary. This is where he got it from. I'll tell you where he got it from. He got pingo from Urban Dictionary. Okay, so pingo, pongos. Hang on, let me get to Urban Dictionary. Okay, so pingu, pingo, pinga comes from the Spanish word pinga, penis, dick. It refers to as someone with a big dick or someone who is brave and courageous. Ah, shit. Oh, man. I never heard that one. Never read that one before. Let me see if I can find it. Hey, pingo. Yeah. Okay, so pingo is slang for dick in Spanish, therefore can be used as a nickname for someone named Ricardo. Don't be afraid to ask. I'll look it up. No, I'll look it up. But the correct meaning, pingo, another word for penis, has no real meaning, used as an insult if you need something random to say to end an argument. Caleb, you're a fucking cutmouth pussy. Greg, well, you're a pingo. Male nipples. The keyword of Jackie Guiddis, it means people in neon green octopus, usually used in randomness. Yeah, this is David. That's David's brain. When he said that, like, what the fuck does that mean? But it's a area of permafrost pushed up by pressure. Yeah. So there is an actual meaning to it. Yeah. In geology, a pingo is a dome-shaped hill formed in permafrost areas due to the ice core growth. And then pingo is a mobile app used for tracking children's location. So, yeah. I mean, I'm glad David like reads a little bit, but David, Urban Dictionary isn't a legit source, okay? It's not. I mean, it's cool that you use it time and time again, but I mean, if you're looking to like insult us, like come up with something better, okay? I mean, all Cliff had to do was come out and tell us about how you didn't wipe your ass, and we got insults for days, David. We still got insults. We could still go back to that one and make up insults with you. But you got to come out and call us pingo, and I'm going to die if I don't repent talking about you. I mean, it's like what goes around comes around, David. You're probably still laid up in the hospital. Yeah. Yep. Uncle Jake. Yeah, Uncle Jake knew that skyline. It's where he lives. It's where he lives. He's like, that's where I live. It's fucking Clearwater. And what we were talking about, Jake, that hospital is actually closer to the Tampa mansion than the other one. It's like 2 miles closer, right? So a meat wagon, let's see, a meat wagon could have made that drive in what, 5 minutes? They probably could have had one right in the fucking neighborhood. This is legit what I think happened with David, you guys. This is what I theorize. Michelle was taking care of him. Michelle was taking care of him up to the point that she couldn't anymore. Yo, Young Rock, what up? Hit that like. Let me know you're here. We're talking about Kathryn, but we're talking about General Gooch Grease now. Oh, shit. Fucking Ginger in the house. We're talking about David now. I personally think Michelle was David's caretaker up until she couldn't do it anymore. Till she thought she was fucking Nurse Mike, right? Nurse Mike could take care of everything. Until she couldn't. And then she called in the meat wagon to come pick up David. Take him to the hospital down there. That's what I think. Michelle stays back at the Tampa mansion. Because I found out from my sources Michelle's there. She's there. She's there. It's protected. That mansion is double gated, okay? It's a hard point. What a hard point is, it's a gate behind a gate, basically. Like, it's going to take a little bit to get to the center, right? They got to get through the front gate at the HOA area, or the main entrance, and then that Tampa mansion itself has a gate around it also, okay? So in order for somebody to get there, like, they'd have to be let in through 2 gates, okay? So if there was an emergency, they would have had to been let in that first gate and then let into the second gate at the property, at the Tampa mansion. So Michelle, she's the one taking care of him. And based off what my sources tell me, she's there. That's where she's hiding out. Makes sense, right? You put her behind the most gated location. You put the golden egg. You fucking protect her because Michelle knows everything. Right, Michelle? You know everything. You know what David did. You know what David did out in that hotel in Houston. You guys know you were turning tricks out of there. You were in on it too, Michelle. Yep. Validates that they're nobodies. Yep. Yep. I know. Exactly right. You figured, like, if David was this great apostle, like the fucking guys in the ambulance would know, no, this is Apostle Taylor. Look, let's go ahead and fucking haul ass to the hospital. But no, it does. It validates that they're nobodies. And then we're going to have tax season coming up again. And all those houses are taxed. All those properties are taxed. And that, fuck, man. The amount of money David's got to pay. I mean, the tax season, next tax season is going to wipe them out. Unless they got some big donors coming in. Tax season next year is going to be big. So they can pitch their own. Oh, yeah. Why do men have nipples so they can pitch their own? Uncle Jake. Because we did the taxes with David. We found out they're paying, I think it was right around $500,000 in taxes for all the properties. Probably more now because fucking inflation. But, yeah, they were paying quite a bit. And the one in Tampa, they lost their exemption there. They lost their exemption on the Tampa mansion. So they're going to have to crack 100 and what? We'll see this year, probably like $140,000, $150,000 tax bill there. Plus all the properties up north in St. Louis. I mean, those properties are average 25 grand per property. And that, you guys, that's just taxes. They're not even maintaining the properties because they can't afford it. The Nelly mansion, guess what? That mansion, the Nelly mansion. Let's just be real clear about something real fast here, guys. That Nelly mansion was used for one thing and one thing only. Laundering money. That was it. That's the only reason they got that fucking Nelly mansion, was to launder the money. Yep. They paid over asking price for that house. It was listed at like $600,000. They paid over $1 million for it. They paid like $1 million too. They paid way over asking price, and it was just to launder dirty money to get their fucking portfolio up. So it could look like they had a lot of money, but which they didn't, so they could get that fucking Tampa mansion. And David told everybody, oh, I'm going to go live in, you guys can come live in these mansions. And nope. Nobody can go live in those mansions with David. Everybody was promised, oh, you can come live in these mansions, but nope. Nobody got to go live there except the main cult members. Meanwhile, Michelle and David are laid up in one of these fucking mansions, just chilling, relaxing. Well, no, David, you weren't relaxing. You're probably trying to figure out how to shut me the fuck down still. But yeah, with David, there's not really much left, you guys. I mean, they're running reruns every day now. That's it. That's it. And Kathryn, that's what hers is coming to now as well, is reruns. She's starting reruns. She's starting to fucking do bullshit. She's... Which one? Oh, the one where he called me a fag and a pussy, and I was going to die? I think it's funny, dude. You know, all we've ever asked for, City by the Bay, is for the guy to come talk to us. We haven't asked for much. Come talk to us, David. Come talk to us, Kathryn. We don't ask for much. We have some questions we'd like to ask. If you would grant us that, that would be cool. If not, well, guess what? We're going to go based off what we see and form our own theories. Unless you guys come talk to us, and they haven't done any of that. All we've ever asked, hey, can we have a sit down with you guys and talk about some things we see? You gonna die rich. Call gonna kill you. God's like, tag you're it, David Taylor. I really wonder, like, is all that really fucking necessary? I don't get it. Well, Young Rock, and you know what? Here's the thing. David could have sued me, but he never did. Dude was threatening to fucking sue me. And with some really fucking hard-hitting lawyers, too. Some really hard-hitting lawyers. He was threatening to sue me, bro. I was like, okay, let's do it. Let's fucking go. You want to sue me? I spoke to his lawyers. I spoke to the people that were sending letters. I was like, what's up? Your client's going to sue me? He's like, yeah, he wants to sue you. I was like, okay. I was like, so will I get to go through financial discovery with them? He's like, yeah, that's generally how the process works. I was like, perfect, dude. I'll never forget the day that I was making the calls on the way home. I was like, okay, if that's the case, you're going to hang up the phone right now, right? And call David and your client, right? He's like, yeah, I am. I was like, okay. I was like, look, man. I was like, you tell your fat fucking piece of shit client to go fuck himself and tell him to fucking sue me, bitch. I'm right fucking here. Send me the next fucking set of paperwork. I'm ready. Perfect. He's going to go through discovery with me. Bring it. Never heard another fucking peep from that law firm. And those guys are paid a lot of money. Yep. Nope, I called those fuckers. I can't even call them anymore because they blocked me from calling them. Winners and King blocked me because I still try to call them from time to time and give them shit. Let them know how much fucking pieces of shit they are. Swear to God, but I can't. They blocked me. They've blocked me. They blocked my Google Voice number and they blocked my personal number. They're like, fuck, we can't talk to that guy. He's too high strung. He figured out we're fucking bluffing. Yep. I spoke to pretty much every fucking attorney in that place, man. I did. I talked to every attorney in fucking Winners and King Associates. It's like, you guys fucking have some fucking balls, dude. I told him that. I was like, you guys got some fucking balls. And I was like, I'll tell you that. And I was like, I know you guys are all about money, but I was like, take me to fucking court then. Same with Kathryn. When we got the cease and desist, me and Krick report, I said, fuck you. Told the lawyer, same thing. Fuck you. Take me to court. Oh, can you please put that in writing? You fucking ain't right. I will. I told him the same thing. Fuck you. Fuck your dumb cunt client. If you had any common sense, you would have checked who the fuck you were going to do business with before sending this out to me. And now that I know who you are, I'm going to bring you up on my channel to let everybody know you're dealing with this fucking psycho. See how that does for your fucking law firm. Out there representing fucking scammers? Really? Jared Olin? Out there representing a fucking known con? This is why I don't fucking like lawyers, because I don't give a fuck what side they're on. They're crooks, man. They're crooks. They're only in it for the fucking money. get paid, stand there and fucking look good in the court and get paid. So yeah, nope. David never tried, and he was threatening to sue me. And the shit they put in the cease and desist, like some of the stuff, it was like they were fucking steep allegations, dude. It was like running a sex cult, running a sex trafficking ring, tax evasion, money laundering, right? It was, these were all like federal crimes. I never heard anything back. They were, man. All the shit that we accused David of, this law firm said they were going to sue me for, they never came after me for. I was like, let's do it, dude. Like, imagine. No, it was all a threat. I'm still going back to the day I got it on my fucking porch. It scared the shit out of me, dude. Young Rocket scared the shit out of me because it showed up on my goddamn fucking front porch by FedEx, man. The fucking legal letter, right? And again, scare tactic, right? Same with Kathryn, scare tactic, legal letter. Oh, look, they're going to shut up now because I sent them a legal letter. No, fuck you. No. Legal letters don't work with me, man. Cease and desist, you know what it is? It's a fucking badge of honor. It lets me know they're listening, and also it takes money out of their bank account. And I get a cool piece of paper. I get a cool piece of paper saying, hey, we're paying attention to you, and I paid money for this. Those letters on my wall, Young Rock, $2,000 a pop, dude. $2,000 a pop, easy. And they're probably just some fucking template that some fucking shithead office lawyer fucking typed up. Bam, here you go, $2,000. Perfect, I'll take that and put it on my wall. Thank you for letting me know you're paying attention, and thank you for the $2,000. And all I get is a piece of paper. It really is. It really is. The cease and desist. The cease and desist are really a badge of honor. They really are. I fucking sport them. First, I call the lawyers. I call the offices first. That's always the step. That's the process, and I've only gotten 2. But that's the process. I'll get the letters, and I call the lawyer office immediately. Call them immediately. Call them right away. Tell them, the fuck, you gonna sue me? Let's do it. You want my address? What do you want? Oh, you need to stop talking about my client. Well, tell your fucking dumbass client to stop being a fucking scammer. Maybe we'll stop talking about him. That's what happened with Kathryn. Same thing with Kathryn. Jared Olin called him, told him, dude, are you fucking serious? Like, you're a lawyer and you're actually believe this shit? Like, dude had to be a real piece of shit, right? To know that trying to silence YouTubers' free speech isn't gonna work. Like, Jared Olin, did you really think that would work? Kathryn, did you think that would work? A cease and desist? Oh, I'm gonna silence them. Cease and desist, that'll shut them up. That'll shut them right the fuck up. No, it didn't, Kathryn. It didn't. It didn't. And I have the cease and desist too right here on my phone. And it's real, Young Rock, it's funny because the vocab that they use in it, the vocabulary, it's very clear that Kathryn is paying very close attention to how we talk about her, because they brought up a quacko, because we call her a quack or a quacko, right? So he brought that up in the cease and desist, and we're like, well, we didn't make that up, okay? The quacko part, that came from the Dutch government, okay? Because they have a fucking like a thing, dude, they have a Senate for quackery, okay? No bullshit. They legit have an organization within their government called, it's like something of quackery, right? Like the school of quackery. Like, it's like the school of anti-quackery, which means, hey, anti-bullshit. And that's what it turned out to. Well, she triggered the entire fucking Dutch government, dude, because she went over a couple years ago and was basically hollering and screaming on stage saying that autism is a demon. And the Dutch government's like, whoa, 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 hold the fuck up here. Autism is not a demon. And we don't know where the fuck you're getting that information from. So the Dutch government pretty much banned her, dude. She got banned from going to Holland again and doing the shit she does. She can go there as a tourist, bro. She can go there as a tourist. But Kathryn can never go to Holland or the Netherlands and teach again like she did. Dude, imagine Imagine being an American and triggering an entire fucking government. One person, dude. One person. She did. She triggered the entire fucking Dutch government to hold a session because they saw her bullshit and they're like, dude, you can't do this here in our country. You go back to America and you do that shit there and you leave it there. You want to come here as a tourist, that's cool, but don't ever fucking come here again. If I am American, I don't know. Are you? I don't think we're talking about that in here, but all right. So yeah, Young Rock, that's what it came down to. Dude. Yep. And that with Kathryn, I don't know if she actually thought that the cease and desist would work. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking she was probably going to be like, yeah, they're going to fucking shut right up and they're just come fucking bowing down to Mama Krick. Wonder if that was like actually going through her head at that very moment when she's sending those letters out. Like, yeah, this is going to get them. Fuck yeah. Like, these guys are going to buckle right now. These illegal letters will scare them. I don't think she knew. I don't think she knew about David's though at the time, which is why she sent it. Because I tell people, you want to send me a cease and desist? Let's go to court. Let's do it. I have one bank account. I have one bank account. I don't need to go through much discovery. It's going to take the other person more money than me. So fuck, you want to do it? Let's go. Like imagine David or Kathryn trying to go through discovery. What that would be like. I work a job. I have one paycheck that I get in my bank once a month through the VA, and then I get my paycheck from work, and then I have month-to-month bills. Dude, is this guy fucking kidding? That's the second time that fucking piece of shit's done that, man. Fucking piece of shit. Can't fucking stand people like that, man. So, Kathryn, I think we'll go and wrap it up. We've gone for an hour and 20 minutes almost. I know your cult is failing, okay? I know what you're doing is wrong. Nah, it's some fucking piece of shit down the street here. Just, I don't get it, man. Like, you know, like, we live in a residential area and this guy's fucking driving 70 down the street, like peeling out, hauling ass. Like, what the fuck is like, does that make you feel cool or something? Like, what the fuck? I don't get it. I don't. Is it David? Probably not, though. I don't see David moving fast even in a car. I don't. Not David. Nope. I don't. Octoloops, I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I'm gonna call this guy into the police. I'll let you guys go. Have a good day, man.